All right, Jesse on fire. Welcome back to the channel. And this is going to be a fun video because this is one of those videos where I just get to bag on everyone, okay? So this video is called Everyone is Full of, okay? Everyone, right? And what we're going to be talking about is we're going to be talking about Colby Covington's latest round of race baiting. That's a quote, okay? Colby Covington's latest round of race baiting draws ire of UFC fighters and Reebok. Okay, so we're going to be going through this article and it's going to be really fun. Okay, first of all, if you like the content, subscribe and ring the bell. Okay, I like to fancy myself as a guy who will say things that other channels might not. You know, where they might be thinking these things, but they won't say them. And it's because if you take anything that I say as insulting, then you're not listening to what I'm saying because I'm not insulting anyone. I'm pointing out that everyone is full of shit. Okay. That's what I'm going to be doing. So first of all, if you have taken issue with what Colby Covington said, the issue is not with Colby Covington, it's with you, okay? Colby Covington is playing a character. He is saying things that he knows people are going to get upset about, okay? If you get upset, you are the sucker, okay? He is not the sucker. You are the sucker. He is literally playing a part, like in the WWF from the 1980s. Remember the Sheik? Death to America, death to America. He's like an American actor, you know, death to America, and everyone's like, boo, boo. Like if you actually internally hate that guy and got angry, is the issue with him or is the issue with you, okay? So what did Colby Covington say specifically? Because I left that out of my video yesterday, but this is hilarious. Colby Covington, quote, BLM terrorists. Okay, I'm not agreeing with anything he's saying. Let me just say that. I'm just laughing because it's so ridiculous that like, he's a genius, right? Like he knows exactly what to say to get everybody all riled up. I'm not agreeing with him. Okay. He's standing up for lifelong criminals. The Black Lives Matter is a complete sham. It's a joke. They're taking these people that are complete terrorists. They're taking these people that are criminals. What do you mean? Like, I don't even understand what that means. They're taking these people that are criminals. Okay. Covington closed his commentary with a personal attack of Woodley, leaning on common political rhetoric used to discredit the Black Lives Matter movement. He's a communist. He's a Marxist. He stands for criminals. He hates America, and that's why he got broke tonight. Okay, so when he said that, I assume that like everyone, you know, that watched was like, oh man, Black Lives Matter is going to go crazy. Or people who are really, you know, dialed in on that, they're going to get real mad and they're going to tweet things at him. And Colby Covington's like, I hope so. I sure hope so. Okay. So Colby Covington, is full of shit. Okay. He doesn't, this is like, he's doing this to make you mad. Okay. He's doing it to make you mad. Whether he believes it or not, he wouldn't say it like this. He's playing a part. He's playing a character brilliantly, by the way, brilliantly, because of the reactions that he's getting, okay? Do you guys, this is the thing that I want everybody to understand, because we're going to talk about this as we go lower, okay? What Colby Covington says into a microphone has absolutely nothing to do with actual racial equality in the country, okay? That's what we need to just level set on, okay? Colby Covington, in his cheap suit and his MAGA hat, he's got a microphone in front of him, okay? No matter what he says, okay, is going to have, nothing he says is going to have any impact on the progression of racial justice or the progression of the lack of racial justice, okay? He is absolutely, has no impact, none. The only impact he's going to have is on people going online and going, meh, meh, meh. He makes me mad, okay? Not one single black person is going to benefit from him, you know, from the reactions to him, or they're not going to be negatively impacted. He doesn't matter at all. He matters nothing. He's playing a show and everyone is buying into it, okay? So let's see. So Shajara Eubanks got very upset about this. He said, let's be real. First and foremost, it wasn't unfortunate. It was flat out racist. It was racist. It was disgusting and quite frankly disappointing. But to be fair, I think guys that talk like Mike Perry and Colby Covington, I think a lot of guys that they say they're racist and disgusting, I think a lot of the things they say are racist and disgusting and should be reported as such instead of unfortunate or controversial. Eubanks continued, it's racist. So Eubanks not only called out Colby Covington and Mike Perry for being racist. Mike Perry's racist. I'm pretty sure Mike Perry thinks he's a member of Black Lives Matter, okay? He called them racist, but then he also called out the media for covering for them, because I see that. Like, I see a lot of the media covering for Colby Covington. Not, okay? Not at all, right? And then we got Israel Adesanya, okay? So again, let me just reiterate. I am not agreeing with what Colby Covington said. I'm pointing out that what he said has no impact on anything. And all of this is just noise. A bunch of people just beep, 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 beep. Like, you know, I feel like I need to get my words in because of how that made me feel. And I need people to know that I think that Okay. Now, Israel Adesanya weighed in, but not because Israel Adesanya does Black Lives Matter. I'm not calling into question the validity of his passion around that organization. But he said, this guy has directly insulted my culture, my brother, and many other cultures, and no one says anything. But it shows you a mirror. It shows you a mirror to you guys. Okay. He's doing that because he's got strong fight game. He's like, oh, I'm sorry. Is there a reason for there to be a microphone in front of my face so that you'll quote me in the press? Cool. Yeah, I'll take that. Go ahead. I'll take that. Pay-per-views. I think I'm fighting this weekend. Maybe more eyeballs on me. Yeah. I hate Colby Covington. I hate that guy. Okay. You understand, Israel Adesanya 100% understands fight game. He has top tier fight game. He is not mad at Colby Covington. Not at all. He knows exactly what Colby Covington is doing and he respects him. Guaranteed. Because none of this matters. None of this matters at all. Okay. There are real racial justice problems, but none of this matters. This is all nonsense. And let me tell you where it really doesn't matter. Okay. Now we're going to get to the ultimate people who are full of shit. Okay. The most full of shit people in the entire world. Ready? Because now we get to, ready for it? The corporation's responses. I love this, dude. Reebok disavows Covington's comments, okay? Reebok is the uniform provider for the UFC. However, we do not sponsor Colby Covington. We do not agree with the sentiments he expressed, and we stand firm in our belief that Black Lives Matter. We stand with athletes and communities who are fighting for change. Okay, Colby Covington didn't say that Black lives don't matter. That's not what he said. He was talking about the organization. But also, Reebok, so you care so much? You care so much about change? How about this? How about you donate 10% of your quarterly revenue to social programs in the inner cities? Because you know what's actually going on. You know what's really going on? Like, you guys are characterizing the problem being some welterweight who's, saying things into a microphone. I think what's really going on is that people in those communities have been exploited and are the victims of Jim Crow laws and then generational hopelessness. And then now they're in these communities and they have no hope. Okay, so they have no hope. So what they actually need is they need mentorship. They need someone to come in there and show them, be a male role model, show them that there's a way to improve your life, which includes education or potentially dedicating their life to some kind of craft, showing them that so that they don't go down the wrong road. And you know how you could help with that, Reebok? You could donate 10% of your quarterly earnings to this social program, like a social program for that. You could do that. But instead, you made a statement saying that you disavow Colby Covington. So do you actually care, or you just say things? Do you just say things? Because, you could donate a big, what was your quarterly earnings? I'm sure you could probably donate, like $100 million towards it. That would probably help, right? Or do you just want to make a statement? You got a PR person who's just going to say some things, okay? Corporations don't give two fucks about social justice, okay? Every time that they pretend like they do, that's the only thing that makes me mad. Colby Covington doesn't make me mad. This makes me mad because you guys don't care. Stop pretending you care. Oh, but that's not over. Monster Energy will not respond on the comments of a non-sponsored athlete. We stand by the statements on our website regarding equality, diversity, and inclusion. Okay, actually, that sounds like someone asked them a direct question, so I'm going to let them off the hook there. But DoorDash, this is priceless. Fucking DoorDash, okay? DoorDash stands with our employees and community members to fight injustice. Oh, yeah? Inequality and discrimination, and we remain committed to using our voice and platform to empower local economies to support equality. What has DoorDash ever done to fight injustice? Okay, so for the record, making statements in the press, that doesn't count. Okay, doesn't count. That doesn't count. That does not count. Okay, you made a statement in the press. Okay, just like Colby's words have no impact on anything, this has much less impact because you're a corporation. No one cares what DoorDash thinks about social justice. Okay, so what you could do is you could donate some of your earnings towards social programs that you think are going to help. How about, donate some money to inner city schools that don't have like books and computers and laptops and things that can teach kids and they can improve their lives, like inner city kids, like black kids. You could donate money and you could help them learn things, right? Nah. We're going to make a statement. No. We're fighting injustice by making statements and condemning Colby Covington, right? What do you mean? We're not fighting injustice? We just made a statement. We just said we're fighting injustice. How are we not? What do you mean? How are we not fighting justice when we just made a statement about Colby Covington? Colby Covington's a bad guy. He's obviously racist, and we just said we condemn it. So there you go. We're fighting injustice, right? And now 10 black kids in the inner city are going to go to college because of this statement. because of what we did. Because we did that. We're heroes. We're heroes. We're heroes. We're heroes. DoorDash, heroes. We're heroes. Fuck you, okay? Fuck you. Anyway, I'll read the rest of this, so, you know. So just so we're clear, Colby Covington, not fuck you. You're just being funny and, you know, saying things that are going to make people mad, even though you probably don't even meet him. I have no comments on you know, the context of, he's playing a part. So you're good, Colby, but DoorDash, fuck you. All right? Stop pretending like you care. Okay? You can prove that you care. Donate some money. You don't care. You don't care. Same old shtick from Covington. Covington's remarks on Saturday are nothing new. He's regularly leaned into this persona and he's promoted his fights. During a time of intense social division in the United States, Covington has aligned himself with President Donald Trump and the incendiary rhetoric Trump uses on the campaign trail. Oh, Trump said that? Okay. I mean, I don't know. I don't listen to Donald Trump's campaign rallies, but Covington is rarely seen in public without his MAGA hat. The fight game is long trafficked in race baiting to sell events, and Covington has enthusiastically embraced the heel role. He also appears to have genuine affinity for Trump, who invited him for a White House visit in 2018. UFC president has not commented on Covington's remarks. UFC generally allows its fighters a wide berth to say what they want. White is also an avid Trump supporter, having spoken on his behalf multiple times on the campaign trail. Well, whoever wrote this article, Jason Owens. Oh, look at Jason Owens. He's all... Here, this is my Jason Owens. Like, without changing or doing anything, this is what he looks like. Is that, like, that's my impression of someone who does not watch UFC and has really, really small shoulders with a big head. I think UFC is cool, but I don't like what Colby Covington said about Black Lives Matter because it's important that people like me support Black lives. I don't know any black people, but I think it's important, all right? Anyway, everybody's full of shit. So if you like the content, subscribe and ring the bell. Peace.